Right, hi everyone. So that was fucking nippy. I just started recording, I'm fucking blathering on, and it's like memory ran out. I'm like, fucking brilliant. Anyway, so hello there. If you're new to me, my name's Claire, not Crystal. No offence to anyone called Crystal, it's a lovely name, but I am Claire. And I'm also quite particular about that, guys. When people spell my name wrong, I'm pretty quick to correct them right away. In a polite way, I might add. But I just think it's better just get the awkwardness over right away. If somebody leaves the I or the E out, we've got to correct that. It's clear with an I and an E. Anyway, I'm kind of joking, half joking. Do you know what I'm saying? And I keep looking over at the wrong camera. So I'm just going to get into this because I don't know when the camera's going to cut off. Although it was really cool when I was recording one yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was a couple of days ago. So I've got a bit of a backlog and I've not uploaded them. I was wrapping something up and I pulled the last card I pulled was love. If I put this one in public or when, I don't know if when. And it cut off and it was the message was over because I just watched the video and it was pretty cool actually. It was almost to say there's no more to say. It's about love because that is what the twin flame journey is about. It's about coming in unconditional love for yourself, because you've got all that love for your twin, and as long as you find somebody you can trust and you know that get it, you could talk about them till the cows come home. Do you know what I mean? And then when they're activated, they'll do everyone else's nut in by doing the same, or they might not, depending on how private they are. You know what I mean? But ideally, you want to get to the stage where you've both moved through the darkest parts and the dark night of the soul, and it can just be easy and effortless. And once you get that intense heart to heart out of the way, or different people deal with it in different ways, isn't it? It's kind of like if you weren't twin flames, you've got to kind of be practical about it. I say to one of my clients all the time, it just always seems so simple when I listen to their story, is that it sounds like you just need to have a drink and get on. Do you know what I mean? Which is funny because I don't even drink. Um, do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not saying that, like, but again, but I just honour where people are at. That definitely was how me and my twin flame always hooked up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much all it was. Like, it would be through drinking, but again, because actually, I mean, I don't know because we never connected. Like, it's not like we were ever like sober. Like, oh, do you want to hang out? Like, that just wasn't our arrangement. Um, and now I know, reflecting back all these years later, because it would have been awkward as fuck because the feelings were even if it wasn't quite love or we didn't, because again, when you've been connected through all the lifetime, so it is love, but it's not surfaced yet. It's just having the major hots for someone and trying to hide it because you're like, fuck, this is a bit intense. You know what I mean? Like, you're not meant to be acting like this. Anyway, I don't. This is so annoying when I go straight into like referring to my journey, but it's because the fucking sun's in Gemini, and that's where my Chiron is. That's my wounded healer teacher wants to come in and share, and then and I teach from that point anyway. And of course, this filming is about learning and teaching, so we're just gonna have to stick with whatever I've fucking said and get on with it. Right, so I don't know how much memory is in the phone, so I'm just gonna crack on with this, right? This is the card I pulled for myself. Now I'm tired today, so it really is a miracle that I've got dressed and I've got makeup on, and my wisdom highlights are coming in really pretty wild. The thing is, it's quite interesting because I remember years ago when I was in my dark night soul, actually, uh, there was quite a lot of channeling about, like the way that our bodies are changing on the ascension process, like crystalline energy, and it's kind of like it, like glowing skin, sparkly skin, and hair. So sometimes I think, is it grey hair or is it is it kind of not so much of a joke when I say that about the wisdom highlights coming? Because mine's are coming, they come in thick and fast. Like, it's like, seriously, I'd have to dye my hair like every 3 weeks if I wanted to kind of get rid of all of them. And I'm not really too keen on doing that often. But I also am ready to embrace grey hair at 38, you know what I'm saying? Because my hair's been going grey since I was about 24. Now, my sister's 42. My mum and dad are in their mid-60s, and my dad hasn't even fucking got grey hair. I mean, I think he might just about be getting it now. And my sister hasn't got it, and she's like, what? You know, however many years older than me. I mean, talk about unfair. So that's what I'm saying. It's anyway, sorry, Mon. But it's like, I don't mind so much when my hair's curly. Like, I actually really like how my hair's, you know, to unconditional love. I like how my hair's curled. This is like second day curls as well, but in fact, I think it might be 3-day curls. But when it's straight, you know, you could really see the grey. And because I did embrace it in the pandemic, and I've actually seen before I came off Instagram. I mean, I've still got my Instagram there, but you know, I've not actually went on it, which is worth noting. If anybody has messaged me there and you're connected on the YouTube, email me. You know what I mean? Or if you message me on the Facebook Messenger, I will get it. So yeah, just it's worth noting because I haven't, like, I'm you know, cross my heart and hope to die, I haven't been on Instagram since November. Like, I could screenshot my thing and prove it. But because it's just what I've been guided to do, you know. I just anyway. And I only go on Facebook for my groups. Yeah, so there's something in that. Why was yeah, so basically the point is I'm tired. I'm tired in every sense of the word. And I feel like I'm channeling the energy of how, not only how many divine feminines feel, but how divine masculines feel 100%, whether you're a man or woman or whatever you identify as, with both, you know, whatever you identify as with divine feminine or divine masculine, because you've got both within inside you. I love how this card just bombards every single message. I mean, when am I actually going to put that in the deck and it's not going to draw my attention? Look what I'm being drawn to. Falling Angel, Spiritual Narcolepsy. I wonder if that... Oh, it is very conveniently there. I'm going to read this, right? Because I've not... You know... I'm going to read what this says because I keep getting pulled to that. So actually, I really do feel... What are we on the 15th today? So 4 days from now. So this might be out by then. Or if I've put it out later, I've put it out later, and you know, they're timeless, whatever resonates will resonate. The 19th of June, it may be significant, and because these particular videos that I've been channeling are about unions, and it has been happening, by the way. You know, I did say in a video I done yesterday, like, a client of mine, honestly, I was pretty much really crying. I had tears in my eyes. Because when I've been supporting people with their own self-love and their own journey and just knowing how frustrated they are, it is like, well, it's the next best thing that happened to me. Do you know what I mean? It is a nice feeling. It's like a proud mama moment, and I have got very much mothering placements and all the work that I do people, and it's got nothing to do with age, because that person is older than me. Most of my clients are older than me, and some of them are a lot older than me. But spiritual narcolepsy. But yeah, the 19th of June, significant year for a conversation, a meeting, just more depth to your connection if you've been together a while, or a turning point. And it's because it's the build up to the 21st of June, you know, the summer solstice, which is my 7-year anniversary. So look out for joining my new sort of version of my paid membership, or my paid platform, because I've had memberships for years, but they've always been very small. But this is going to be, you know, have the different tiers. Let's read this anyway. But yeah, so this is one I pulled for myself. It's also, so sorry, not sorry, I am in very chilled mode today, because this isn't really technically a day off. It is while I've been doing that, while I've been doing the subconscious blocks to everything, I'm going to call it, because it's subconscious blocks to love, but it's everything, because it's moving mountains in my subconscious, and it's moving mountains and the women on it. So I'm really excited. I'm so excited with what we're doing now, but I'm excited to do it next time round too. And it's which won't be till whenever I started it this year, because it's, I think I'd need to have a gap in between. Yeah, it's just taken a lot of energy, to hold space and be a container for 2 months, but it's now went over that, which is fine because I'm loving it and they're loving it, and that's what's most important. It's just taken a lot of energy, so I really do need to. I've just been limiting right back. Some weeks I don't even have clients. I just have a membership and the course, but in some weeks I do. Like this week I haven't got clients. Which is quite good because I get, it was my full moon too, so it's like I've had more time for me and amongst doing things for other people, and that's really what today's about. So today is kind of like a day off slash a rest day, so I just do kind of my housework and low energy stuff. So it's like I say, it's a miracle that I even got makeup on, but it was because there's so many people down the beach when it gets really hot today. But to be honest, so that's quite important that there's a real sensitivity around for me. So I feel that'll mean other people that are a similar part of the journey to me will be like that. And it's because it was a supermoon. Now, of course, maybe it was more sensitive for me because it is my moon. It's Capricorn moon right now, but we're still very much in the energy of the full moon, supermoon, and a supermoon is like 10 times more powerful than a normal moon. And I just done a wee mini healing there. I've not done one for ages. Like I started putting them out. It wasn't even Christmas just there. It was the Christmas before that. Yeah. So so not Christmas 2021, Christmas 2020 that I done mini silent healings, as I call them. The Lightcode activations. Light language, as other people refer to it. Again, I never really tend to call it light language, although it is light language. I mean, I activated other people, but it's just we've all got our own words for it. It's just bringing out your gifts in your own unique way. It's light code activations that comes through everything that I do, which is probably why, for whatever reason, I needed to be on here so you could see my eyes. Oh my god, and now they're right, fuck's sake, man. Did I even pick up that book? No, because I've been talking so much. Oh, I did though, didn't I? This is what I mean, I'm so tired. I'm like, when I'm talking about eyes, I'm being drawn to Eye of the Needle. Did I pick that up? Is it just a box I can see? Let's hope the book is in the box. Oh, it is. Did I just show you my pants when I'm done? Right. Is this even the right? I think it is. Anyway, what I'm saying is I'm in chill feminine mode because it's where a lot of us are meant to be group think, right? Can we just not? It's not the whole deck. Mindful group think. Oh, beautiful colours. Someone may be 40 out there. Oh, that was a bit close, wasn't it? I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm looking at the wrong fucking camera. So yeah, this is the card I pulled for myself. Finally got it out. Finally got it out. See, this is about people talking. And like I say, it is happening. So this is to give people hope that it is happening. It's all in divine order. Allow divine feminine energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're primarily divine feminine or divine masculine, you need to drop into your feminine. How can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? And I was like, all right, aye, I'll do that. And for me, it looked like going and getting a coffee, seeing how many people were about, and coming home again. And the thing is, I kind of knew it was going to happen, but I'm so glad I done it, if you know what I mean. So there's really something in this. What a weird channeling, but hey, we're going with it. Again, my moon in Sag is conjunct Uranus. So if you know your astrology, it's, never know quite where it's going, never know what way it's going to go anyway. And I've always been like that when I do a video, or definitely when I go live. But there's something about something maybe not going the way that you wanted it, but you're glad that you went for it anyway. You just done it, like, it's like, just do it. Like, when you're in the moment, just do it. And that's what I mean, is like, because I've come from when I was really younger, teenager, being really anxious and agoraphobic, and yeah, I mean, it'd be a really big deal for me even go to the shop, like, let alone anywhere else. Do you know what I mean? And the shop was like literally over the road. And sometimes I've felt myself reverting back to that. I don't know if that's even the right word, but it probably will be. See, my dyslexia, I was like, is that the right word? And it always is. Let's just check. Revert. I can already feel it is right. They're telling me it's right. Return to a previous state. Yeah. See what I mean? So this all means something, guys, because I know I've said this in the other videos, but in the whole 7 years that I've had crystal clear visions, it's very rare that I doubt what's coming through. And when I do doubt, it's not me, it's what I'm channeling, it's the energy of who I'm channeling. So again, I'm channeling divine, this tells me I'm channeling divine masculine energies, possibly people that are, whether you are like one of the people that I work with, it's mainly all female, but they're in divine masculine energy, balancing out their feminine, and possibly, kind of doubting what they're getting is right, but then like that, it will be, and it's just about practice makes perfect. Yeah, because that came up in the channeling when I was doing that in my groups yesterday. Or it is divine masculine energies, whether you're a man or a woman, whatever you identify as, that are brand new to this, and their gifts are coming online. I mean, I happen to feel, divine masters will have been incredibly psychic sensitive the whole time, to be honest. But it's just they wouldn't have used the same words, or they were maybe very private, but just, very empathic. And like, again, for the purposes of illustrating the point, like, I know that my divine masculine is a water sign and is well, I don't know, because I'm not, well, I have, that's funny, I don't know because I'm not him, like, I'm not him, but it kind of, I can tap in, whether I want to or not. But it's like, I know that yeah, that is really, actually, when I think back, because it's like, I bet you he will have had moments even when we were younger being like, I wonder if she likes me more than she lets on. And then probably even saying to himself, like, do I like her more than I even am admitting to myself? I don't know. And or either he did that back in the day, or that is what divine masculines are doing now. Anyway, let's pull it away from mine, because then I just don't end up fucking putting these out. It's like, I will put them out when I'm guided to, but yeah, anyway, right, what was the first one I got led to? So, spiritual narcolepsy. But yeah, so basically the point is, when you're falling into doubt and worry, it's where, oh, for fuck's sake, it's not even the same fucking deck. What deck is that then? Oh, it's the shamanic one, isn't it? That's pretty funny. What does that mean? So I've just picked up this deck thinking it, because they look very similar, and it's a whole complete different set of cards. That's like you thought you knew, and then you pick it up and it's something completely different. Like, and you're like it's an analogy, right? I need to actually find the, what does the box look like? Patience, people that are impatient, and like I always say, the people that are impatient will have fucked off anyway. Right, I think it's these ones. Yes, it is. See, that wasn't that hard. You had to be a little. 19 minutes, right? Okay, we're sticking with this very weird channeling. Like I say, it is because of Uranus conjunct my moon. It is my full moon, like I keep saying. By the way, it's like, I know I talk about it, get used to it. If you don't like that, you probably need to do one. Do you know what I mean? In the politest way possible. That's me being blunt. I'm an Aries, and the way that I channel, I do, and also because I've got Chiron and Gemini, it's like it's like, I'm here to teach about the twin flame journey, so a lot of it will come from my own experience and from helping other people over the 7 years. And it's kind of like, and I've been on my activated and known about this connection for 12 years, but it's kind of like, I always say to people, if it's your moon sign, if it's a new moon or a full moon in your moon sign, it's your moon. So it just so happens that this is just my moon. You know, there's like one a year and this is my one. So yeah, that's why I'm saying my full moon. It's like it's your full moon too, but it really is your full moon like it's mine if you're Sag moon. You get what I'm saying? Right, so my nose is really itchy. That's when I'm channeling, but more specifically with me, it's usually when a loved one in spirit wants to come in and give a message. So just look out for if it feels like, oh, fuck. Totally will be, guys. See, whenever I wear this top, I don't know what it is, but it's, I'm very connected to flowers in general, but flowers with my mediumship. And there is a rose on that. And so it's quite strange that I've put on this top when, you know, usually I wouldn't even fucking get out of my bed, like I'd be in my jammies all day. But because I was attempting to go a walk and I went and got my coffee and it's really hot today, I just thought, I'm not, you know, it was the first thing, it was the first thing that I thought, right, well, I don't, basically what I'm saying is I just love wearing my coat and having my hood up and my hat. Like, it's like, this is, I'm being really honest, but fuck it. Like, it's almost like, I really am reverting back to my past self a little bit, you know, because I wasn't like that last year. Last year I just embraced it. Like, I wore all my summery stuff and, you know, got my wellies off and had my sandals on and walked barefoot in the beach. And what, if you knew me before, like, that is massive, because I've went from someone that, like I say, like, I've went from someone that would be scared to go over to the corner shop for a packet of crisps or a sweet or something, to being, or like afraid to go a walk on the beach on my own. I need to have someone with me to walking on the beach every day pretty much on my own. You know what I mean? And it's only been more recently that I've been staying in for days on end because I've been guided to, because of the connecting to the higher dimensions, which I'm never off from, but you know, like in a bigger way. Integrating the energies on the Ascension. And it's just kind of like, it's interesting because like I went to get the coffee and there were so many people and I was like, hey, I could just walk a wee bit, and someone was just like, nah, I just need to go back. And I do feel that that's right, because I'm going to, I mean, it's not, you know, I'm really dramatising this, but it's to get across, I feel, how other people are feeling. If you're feeling like that, crowds, yeah, because I can feel it ringing in my ear. I feel this is about divine masculine energies feeling like that. That is what happens. I don't like the word normal, but yeah, it is normal when you're going through this. You don't want to be around people, even that you know, but you definitely don't want to be around like big crowds. And for me, because it's a super moon and it's my moon to be, you know, and also specifically today, it might not be if I put this out later, Capricorn moon is serious, strict, can almost feel a bit like the weight of the world. I mean, to be honest, I'm quite good at it. It kind of puts a bit of fire up my bum with business stuff and just getting shit done, because Capricorn energy Saturn is about getting shit done, but it's tough. It's tough lessons. It's karma. Something can feel pretty serious. So I feel like there's things that are feeling pretty serious to divine masculines out there, like time is ticking kind of thing. I don't know what that means to anyone. Right. Falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. Now, this is what, oh my god, by the way, like, what in the fuck? See, have I just ascended to heaven or something? Like, you've seen it happen right away. The house went very bright. I mean, anyway. You are being cautioned now to not fall asleep or go unconscious, divine masculines. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss, which we seem to have went to. Oh yes, so that's what I was getting at. Is whenever I seem to have wore this top, it's my mediumship seems to really flow in. So we'll see if that's the case today. As in loved ones in spirit. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading towards the trees below and possible nasty landing. Oh. Remember that all you need to do to stop being a fallen angel is spread your wings to halt your descent and then find an updraft again. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels. Your supposed... Oh my god. By the way, I don't think I've ever read this because I don't use this deck too often. your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. Well, we're getting juicy here, aren't we? But that is talking about karmic energies as well. See, it's went away now. That's fucking weird. Anyway, and I did feel a big energy around my like, was the sun shining through the window there? Adam? Okay, and it's not a coincidence I was talking about the angelic light, which is what divine feminines are. True divine feminines, not distorted fake ones that may be claiming to be twin flames. And that's your job, to identify who, just like you'll get drawn to different people, you've got to spot the true from the fake. The light went away when I started talking about karmic energy, and just saying. And again, this can be karmic energy of any kind. A job that isn't floating your boat, family that are not supporting you, friends that are not supporting you. And again, it's very complicated, isn't it? Because we can have people at our work that are like, oh yeah, that's great, and then you go in the staff room and they're bitching about you. I've spoke about that when I worked in nurseries before. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could instantly tell who liked who didn't like who was being nice to me and then talking about behind my back. Like, I do not miss any of that. I miss working with children in that way because I loved, like, you know, I was like, I just love children in general, but I love working with children. And I do healing with children, by the way, if you're not aware of that. But it's and your inner child. But yeah, it could be like, you know, just people being fake, you know, one hint your face, but another behind your back, and that's what happens on this journey. So, as you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees, like observing, you know. In other words, to analyse your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you're guided to change. You will know when the time is right. Well, that's pretty juicy, isn't it? No wonder that card's been pulling us in the last few videos. It's about divine masculines tuning in to when it's the right time to take any kind of action in their life. And again, divine masculine, whether you are a man or a woman, whatever you identify as, because I absolutely know that I'm supporting clients with this right now, where they have taken the steps they need to take to leave their old life behind, whether that is a job, a relationship, moving on from different friendships. Like, I've been talking with a lot of people recently about the fact that just, yeah, like, friends just absolutely falling away, like you can't get to them. But again, that is the splitting of the earth, you know what I mean? It's like, it is happening. It is weird, you know. It's like, you may find that, like, people that you normally talk to just aren't talking to you, and it's not as if you've fallen out, it's just like you're not on the radar, you're in different dimensions. But that to me is about waiting for the right time to leap. That's really interesting. On that clock, I'm getting drawn the word quartz, and I did start. Maybe that was in the one that I think it was the other one. I started the video and I started saying something about clear quartz, like my name meaning clear quartz, because it's like I amplify people's gifts. Oh yes, because it's that's what my activate, awaken, and amplify. I might have mixed up the words. I can never remember. Your Claire's Zoom workshops that I do, which I'm going to be doing fairly soon. I might wait till, like, kind of Leo season, which isn't too far away, but we'll just see. And yeah, it's about amplifying your Clairs, you know, your psychic gifts. So if you're interested in that, get in touch now, because I'll probably be selling them as a package. You can come pay as you go, like, but you'll get the most out of it if you come to a few of them. You know what I mean? I would say at least 4, because but actually, to be honest with you, some people done it once and their clairvoyance was like wild, and Clairaudient, it was different. Whatever one was meant to come online for each person, it was like, it was whoa. But you see, there's power in what I called it. Like, they listened. So, anyway, so I want to read these other two that I got read to in 30 minutes. I got led to. Right, Eye of the Needle. And I don't know where this fits in. I haven't done any kind of, this is a subconscious conscious. It's just, if this is your message, great. I was guided to do it, and you know what I mean? Let me know. At least like the video if you're shy. And please, intentionality, clarity, positive outcomes. Because again, if you even if you're just liking the video, I'm likely to pick up on your energy. If you're not like kind of supporting me in any kind of way, like liking it, commenting, or booking a session. Because I notice people that actually come to me for help, you know, like they're connected, when they need healing, they come to me. And or people that do all of it, like I pick up on these people all the time, and it's because it just makes more sense. It's because we're so connected. But at the same time, I bet you I pick up on people that I don't even know who you are. But I'm just sort of saying it does. I could connect to your energy. If you look through the eye of the needle, what do you see? Some in the experience of being so singularly focused on the task ahead that it becomes natural to remove everything that is superfluous, every distraction, every non-essential, so you succeed. That is about the masculines focusing and doing their best to not go back to sleep. Yeah. What is in this case the definition of success? In order for the threading of the needle to happen, everything not in alignment with your goal needs to go. Clearing the crap. You know what I mean? This is clearing what isn't you, to be more polite about it, anymore. This is the only way you'll get what you need. Shrewd discernment, the willingness to winnow down the needle thread connection to the essence. The eye of the needle looks so tiny, but once your intention threads through it, a vast opportunity to be presented on the other side. The needle can mend, can sew things together to make something meaningful and new. I'm wondering if someone's actually creative in that way. Like perhaps you do actually make things or sew or whatever. Maybe not, but I feel it might be a case for someone. You're experiencing success right now. Stay true to your desires to work. You need to accomplish. Stay true to your desires to work. You need to accomplish. Does that make sense? So you're laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting, the outcome assured by divine forces. Oh, interesting. So that kind of goes with the go with the flow message. It's like go with the flow. Like, so today, for me, but I feel that'll be for whoever this resonates with, it's about take it easy. It's a day off / rest. Get your energy up, because if you're watching this in real time, if I put this out, I'm doing the Therapy Thursday live stream tomorrow, so we're just going to go with the flow and see what comes through tomorrow. Right, 40. So that's 8 o'clock UK time, and if you've missed it, I'm going to be doing them every Thursday. 8 o'clock UK time, that's the plan anyway. Keeping a clear mind, hurtful thoughts, group think. So this feels like collective stuff. The human mind can be so many things: a prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key as you're in a fertile time of full manifestation. Right, so this is a lot of strong cards about manifestation, and it is a full moon, super moon, and that is about manifestation. And also Sagittarius is about manifestation. That is why a lot of people have referred to me in the past as a manifestation coach. It's just, no offense to anyone that does that, like seriously, right? Because there are some people that'll be great, at what they do, but it's so like everybody seems to be calling themselves that. I like to be different and unique, but I am a good manifestation coach, to be honest. But I'm a shaman, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm here to help people manifest their dreams into reality. I'm here to, dreams are my thing, manifesting is my thing, clearing trauma is also my thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot about manifesting. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. So it's, again, don't go back to sleep. Spiritual nerd, don't go back to sleep, divine masculines. Keep dreaming the dream and keep your eyes on the prize. Yeah, I like that. You want to ensure, and when I say divine masculine, always my first go-to I do think man, so that's why I always just take it how it fits. If you're two genders of the same sex, if you're a woman that I'm resonating more with masculine, that's your responsibility to identify. I might just start saying that, but I kind of think I do just need to say what I always say in case someone's new. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish in the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. It's easy, so something you need to hear that twice. It's easy to be influenced by others right now too, especially in our digital age. It's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7. Now we know why I said, I think it was on this video, I only filmed the for 5 minutes and it cut off, about that I've just come right off Instagram, only use Facebook for my groups. I don't resonate with these platforms whatsoever anymore. I'm not saying I'll not go back to them at some point. I dare say I probably will if it's even fucking still there. But so there's something in that. If you're feeling overwhelmed with social media, come off it. Take a break. You don't need to delete it. I didn't delete it, but maybe home in on something. I don't know. You do you. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty, because if you never heard me say that before, I did come off my personal social media when I was going through my dark night of soul. I had to, because nobody fucking got what I was going through. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with negativity and then see more of it on the outer world. Stay out of the gossip and other forms of groupthink, for when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. Interesting. That's been coming up a lot in the collective. Stay focused. This is a different card as well, by the way. Eye on the prize. Focus on yourself. Focus on being better than you were yesterday. Not better than anyone else. We're all fucking different. Boom, drop the mic. Where did I get to? So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. And that is what the wee mini healing I done is for. What was it they told me it was for? Just for having, quite simply having a positive outlook. Because Sagittarius moon is very optimistic and positive. That's how I'm able to coach people to follow their dreams, you know what I mean? But also limit, Sagittarius is beliefs and it's limiting beliefs. So I help people shift trauma and their limiting beliefs. And also right now, because yes, because it's conjunct my south node. That's what it is too. I always forget to say that. So, which is about the past, and that's why I'm good at helping people with past lives and past life regression, past life shamanic therapy. You know what I mean? Anything to do with that, the past. Like, I'm good at helping you heal the past. Yeah. But that, I'm only saying that about me because I am this moon, basically, right? To get the point across, right? So, be mindful of what. But when I'm talking about me, keep that in mind that, like, if you don't quite know what your thing is, if you invest in the psychic astrology empowerment reading, which is an investment that will change your life, by the way. I used to say it was an hour and it'd be less money, but it was going on for hours and it's literally changed people's lives. It's like a therapy session. It saves you thousands of pounds, basically, because some people have said it would be like doing therapy, which I do months of therapy with people. And then they get even more out of what someone would get out of astrology. Actually, when I do therapy with people, I actually don't do the therapy with someone unless they've had that session, because it's that important. But obviously, when people invest in my counselling / therapy sessions or coaching packages, I would include the astrology in it if you hadn't had it, because it's basically acknowledging that you are investing in me in a package, the energy exchange. Then I'm happy to do that. Anyway, so be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Good brings more good, love more love, gratitude more things to be grateful for. Right, okay, I don't know about you, but I needed to hear that, because I was definitely falling into a bit of lack energy, a bit of the south node, the past, and doom and gloom Scorpio. Now remember, I've got Scorpio rising, and Scorpio is my favourite sign. I've got the most Scorpio in my chart, actually, so I'm saying that coming from a place of I've got a lot of it, but I love Scorpio energy, right? Scorpio is a very shamanic sign. It is the shamanic sign as far as I'm concerned. It's how I do what I do, where all of that energy is in my chart. But the South Node in Scorpio, where it is now, or if you happen to have that, it's not really looking on the bright side, put it that way. And that is what happens with twin flame connections as well, is there's someone that's really easily able to see the bright side of things, even when things are pretty shit. and somebody that can't, like they just cannot see how there could be forgiveness, they cannot see how there could be a reconciliation, they can't see how they could ever forgive themselves, and that's how the dark night of the soul feels. So, right, let's get into this now, because I've been recording it for 40 minutes. So, in the wave of twins, which isn't everyone, so you're just going to have to, it's either for you or it's not, take what resonates, leave the rest kind of vibe. What have we got? What area is being affected for the divine masculines right now? Solar eclipse revolution. So to me, like, you know, when you're going to start a revolution, you're making wave, you know, you're being the change you wish to see in the world, which is one of my favourite quotes. You're going to grab attention. 44 may be significant here as well, maybe somebody's age, or you just like the number. Fours are about stability, so 2 4s to me says about somebody really getting their shit together. There's another one sticking out. Part of fortune, increase, right? So the part of fortune in your astrology is to do with how you make your money, or what would be good for you, you know, what would be good to focus on to bring about that. So what that actually tells me is a divine, again, I know I say this all the time, but it's true. Like, bear in mind, I haven't done client sessions this week, but I have spoke to on the messenger or voice notes, or in the women that are in my group that work with me anyway. And it's like, that is where the divine masculine energy that I'm around all the time, that is where they're at. Is being the change, and what's going to bring in the money by doing what you love, like new earth vibes, you know, new earth energy. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm a new earth teacher. You know, again, there's so many labels, it's like, how do you pick what one? But it's like, I'm a teacher of the new earth. I'm here to help other leaders. I actually, definitely, exactly, with my mid-heaven in Leo and with the moon in Capricorn, this is right now in my Leo energy right now. So it's probably why they wanted me to be on camera. That's happened again. I don't know why that keeps happening, by the way, because the sun is not shining. I'm going to need to watch this back. I think the sun is not shining through that window, because I'm actually in the other room, like way over, and I'm not touching that. So anyway, do we like this better than the couch? You know, I usually film in my living room with the couch, and I wasn't too keen on it, but I'm kind of liking it now. I like it because I can close the door, you see. I can have all my cards and that in my wee office, and then I can have my living room for Love Island and just hang in, and, you know, yeah. Anyway, so 44 and 45. So yeah, people may be 44 and 45. You don't need to be, but yeah. So that is where divine masculines are focused on, is work, career, and possibly changing careers, or just sorting their money out. You know, because I have picked up on money being an issue, like just financial issues for whatever reason, either extra expenses or money not being so good for some divine masculines, right? And I've just been drawing the word plan, so like coming up with a plan. And there's one money card. Is this the one? Yeah, attracting, not chasing. That was the card I pulled yesterday. Anything or anyone you chase will run the other way because the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So they just wanted to show that, because I don't even know where the deck is. But you know, it's just wanting to be in a creative energy and attract an abundance of money and happiness through doing what you love. That's where divine masculines want to be, whether you're a man, a woman, whatever you identify as. And again, that's absolutely where my clients are. So I know that that is right for some people out there, at least. Right. Where's divine feminines at this current time that I'm picking up on? Doesn't necessarily, when I say current time, doesn't necessarily mean to be like today, 15th of June 2022, if you're interested when I'm filming. It could just be whenever you're watching this. Like I say, that like somebody could find us ages away from now and it's like literally resonating. It happens quite a lot. Feminines. I love it. I love it. Scorpio, I transform. So see, there's a reason behind everything I'm saying when I'm going on about Scorpio energy and loving Scorpio energy. And I resonate with this as the feminine energy. I transform. Going through it, you know, going through that rebirth energy. Mercury, And that's the season that we're in, Gemini. Also, that's communication. So I do, and I can feel that activation at my third eye there. It's like being able to really see the truth, you know, ancient, even more ancient knowledge, Egyptian knowledge, awakening, remembering even more past lives. And the personal sessions that I have got lined up for next week, I have got 3 past life regressions booked in. So I'm really excited to do them actually. So it's because of who I'm doing it with. It's like my people I'm really close with, like my clients I'm really close with. So I'm close with all my clients, but I'm excited, and it's kind of like, you know, there's just a lot of thinking going on, a lot of planning, and it's both interesting, both twins in this wave and picking up our planning. You know, and I do feel both twins are actually focused on their work, so it's like I'm not picking up on a lot of the love today. It's like, but I feel it's because it links, you know. And I feel there's this, definitely for divine feminines are aware that you know, they've kind of went through the whole pining after their twin, feeling the intense sexual pull, kundalini energy, which can drive you nuts at times, and kind of getting a balance of that. Oh, and interesting, I've just mentioned that because it is the 15th today, which is the Devil card in Tarot, which is about, you know, temptation. Well, it can be devil energy as a not such a good thing, or it can be talking about sex, temptation, you know, when you're kind of, you're on a health kick, but the chocolate's calling to you, whatever. I'm in the health vibe right now and I'm loving it. It's like I'm actually, you know, really, yeah, I'm really in that place. And I haven't been there for a while, so I'm enjoying that. Yeah, look, oh my god, I love it. Planning, 7 of Pentacles. And also, to me, 7 is like God, the divine. So it's like really kind of being connected, feeling connected to the divine and planning. That's where divine masculine energies are at. In the physical, you know, taking action with things that we've been thinking about for a long time. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, and then I feel this is still divine masculine energy, like building in the physical, you know, again, free again, communications, planet, it is planning energy I'm picking up. Divine feminine. Three of Wands, again, another free. This is saying communication to me. Gemini's the 3rd house, and this is saying communication. And also, 3 flames, like the threefold flame, the Holy Trinity. It's like, I know that this is orchestrated by the divine and divine timing. So I'm not worried about it. It's none of my business when it happens, how it comes together. I just know that it's all in divine order. Allow. How can you relax in the flow and go with the current state of life? You know, not like that says. Attract, not chase. It's like that thing that was going viral. It's like, I attract. What's it? I don't chase, I attract. Everything is meant for me. Oh, I can't fucking remember, but you know what I mean. It's something like that. That's too funny. That's going to annoy me. Right, and another card for divine feminines. Tired. Look, see, this is where I'm at today. That's exactly where I'm at, actually. And it's not that way every day, but that is exactly where I'm at. Like, I am making plans, and if I'm feeling really, really tired and I want to curl up in a ball and watch some TV, or actually, you know, just have a nap in the middle of the day, I'm going to fucking do that. But right now, I do seem to have energy to get the housework done or tidy this office up with all the cards everywhere. And that can be for divine masculines as well, that if you know, again, women I work with mostly, or any men out there that are feeling like if you're tired, rest. And then you'll soon get your passion back for whatever you want to use that passion for, whether it be towards these work projects or your twin. And leave the battles behind. And be open to giving to something. You know, it can be giving, you know, sharing of your gifts, sharing more of yourself, or like I say, that to me this card always talks about being open to that giving and receiving with someone. And in this context, it's like being open to giving to your twin. You know, like I'm going to give myself to you, and I'm going to allow that love from you in the physical. but I'm still a bit in my head about stuff. And I want that with you, but it's scary. I'm slowly getting there. Facing my subconscious fears. Notice how this fits with what I'm helping people with right now. And I'm moving on. I'm moving on from what's held me back. For some reason, and again, I've got my own secret language. Everyone's got their own secret language of the tarot, but I really have, and definitely these cards I feel a real connection to. But it's, for some reason with that, I always say it's like going back to something, but it's moving on. But it's, in this case, I do it like she's got her bags packed as well. It's like, but with the crows being very shamanic, I would say as well, it's like moving on from whatever's held you back. Speaking your truth to your twin. Wait a minute. Holy moly. I don't normally say, oh, and then of course the Ace of Wands. Right, okay, so guys. Twin flames, right? Divine counterparts. But look, when I do like that, isn't that interesting? It's like he's got his back to her and she's got... So if this is 2 women, 2 men, change it how it fits. Or whatever you identify as. But look, this is twin flames and I can feel all the healing coming in if you're open to it as I'm saying this. Right now, these 2 people have got their backs to one another, may not have spoke for a very long time. Or if you have spoke, you've not spoke, you've danced around the subject. Because I know that people that applies to it, it's like, you are the same. You are the same energy, you are twin flames. I'm looking at the wrong camera again. That's really quite amazing. And the passion is really lit. Now, the affirmation, I am a caring person. But you see what that has just popped up in divine time. What that means, what I'm getting from that is that it's like whoever wasn't valuing themselves and putting the other person on a pedestal, starting to get to a better place of feeling like they're a good person as well, you know. And it's not to say they didn't, but it's just that like that I've got a lot to give the world, which is a really amazing thing. Right, so we didn't really identify, we just went into picking up the card, that's fine. It was just areas of life, wasn't it? Right, okay, so let's find out in the subconscious what's going on with this divine masculine collective. Moved by the goddess, here for this so-called gather. In their subconscious, right? So that is sank in now, that it's like they know they're being called by their divine feminine. And the divine feminine in the subconscious, trust in the seasons, embrace and change cycles of life, transition, growth. That's like the Scorpio energy. It's like you're in your winning season now, the divine feminines that this is for. So if you don't really feel like that yet, don't let that put you off, actually, because I didn't really feel like that yesterday, and it's not like today I'm a bit of both, but do you mean it's kind of like it can fluctuate? It's probably just because I'm a bit lower energy because I'm tired, but do you mean it's like the shorts I've done, actually. One of the shorts for this week was like, you know, what, I think it was actually for Monday, for next Monday or Sunday, like, what are you going to pick? That everything's turning out great, or it's falling to shit? Like, you know, be careful where your thoughts go. Yeah, trust the season that you're in. And often things look really pretty shit before they feel amazing. I love how, you know, the divine work with me. I'm randomly getting drawn, I mean, half the deck's sitting on the floor, but the cards on the floor won't be what we need. That's my mum messaging, but what I'm being guided to say is that's a message coming in for somebody watching this, or it's you sending the message. And that, like, say I've just been guided, to these cards, so we're going to use these for, oh god, what is this? And I've just been drawn the word hidden and hiding. What does that say? Yeah, hidden and hiding, written on a bit of paper. So someone's hidden or hiding. Either you are, or they are, or both are. But that's kind of, I would say that is kind of indicated in King and the Queen of Knights. So just the way that they were, you know, hiding feelings from one another. Very interesting. Right, so in the conscious mind. Oh, also, the message I just got says that's me home. And the name Jack may be significant too, because that's in that message, but it might not be, you know, or it could be a variation like Jackie or whatever. It could be a surname. But that's me home feels like someone's coming home to themselves, which always says if you're coming home to yourself, you're coming home to your twin eventually, because your twin is your home. I'm not talking about literal home, I'm talking about how, you know, when you truly get in touch with yourself. Right, in the physical, divine masculine, peace. Now that's interesting. In the physical, anyway, we're doing it a different order. I normally say in the conscious mind, but in the physical, peace. But look, right, so they're just in a more peaceful place, in a flow, and that is what a lot of my clients messaged me saying this week. Just things working out. Like one of them, it was that she took up with her twin, and that was for a long time coming. Another one, she just felt in a more flow state, or work happy, or somebody else again, same thing, doing what they love, just feeling more peaceful. And this is, you know, people that have previously, like even as soon as last week, feeling like shit or feeling like everything's against them. So that's how much it can change. Also with this card, look, the swans, right? True love. Swans are a sign of true love. Very twin flames. So that's a very positive thing. Divine masculine energy. It's in the physical. Are at peace or want to be in a more peaceful place, and they've got true love in their awareness, because I said in the physical, and there's no mistakes here. Divine feminines. This is very sad moon energy, and I'm loving it. Happy success. So, I mean, look how happy that guy is. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, whatever you identify as. If you're divine feminine waiting on your divine masculine, you're like, fucking hell, it's happened. Yes. Or it might be like, you might have just, I don't know, you might have won the fucking lottery for all I know. I don't even gamble. People always ask me that, they're like, would you not guess the numbers? I'm like, that's not really how it works. You know, it's kind of going against the, you know, the rules, I feel. But it's happy things happening, you know, windfalls and money. You know, just, I don't know, an influx of amazing people coming around you, clients, help, support. Happy times, very sad moon. So I feel if it's not already happened for you, be open to nice stuff happening. And I'm actually gonna, what's that a combining card in the physical for these twins, because that's really pretty amazing that divine masculine's in a peaceful place, focused on the true love, even if the twin doesn't know that yet. And it's interesting. For some people, I was about to say, I don't mean really imminently. For some people, I feel it is. For some people, it's already happened, going by that last card. But it's like, for some people, it's like, it's still quite, I know people, it's still quite a while away, but the focus still is, once I'm on a roll with this, I'm going to my twin. But that could even be like still a year away. There's other people, I'm in a peaceful place now and I'm heading for them now. You know what I mean? So just take what resonates. Oh, 3 cards have come out. Fragmented energy, angels of the 4 directions, and optimism. And then there's another group of twins that, if you've got fragmented energy, you need a soul retrieval, right? That's people that are still cut up from karmic, toxic situations. The angels are guiding you to healers to be healed, basically, or to heal yourself through things. But again, you're probably taking the fucking scenic route, as I like to call it, you know, the long route, if you're trying to do it all by yourself. But there is optimism starting to come in there. And again, I feel that Sagittarius full moon to help with that. And look, the loving man. So the loving man is coming towards, I'm just going to say they're twin, because it could be any sex, but it's like, you know, that's, and again, on the bottom of the deck, it's kind of like, you know, you might not see that coming, whoever that's for. Right. Although you may, you know, whatever apply. Right. So conscious mind now. I wouldn't usually use these cards for that, but we're just doing whatever. For divine masculine, a throat went there too. Higher heart chakra, drop in shields, divine love, your heart is healed. These messages are like powerful. Yeah. They've had a higher heart activation. They're dropping their shields. King of Swords is dropping his shield to be like, I'm in love. And I've done enough healing to be able to say that to other people maybe, or to admit it to myself. And now, like other people as in sharing, like, God, I love them. And so they merit it. Right, so divine feminines and the conscious mind, sword of light, divine protection, cords being cut, break for energy, and that makes sense with a happy success. Yeah, it's like I'm not letting anybody kill my vibe, lower my vibration. If it means I don't need to be around a lot of people, so be it. It's not forever, it's just for right now when you feel like that. It's kind of like today, right? Like I'm not checking my messages and that. Like, you know what I mean? That was my mum that messaged, but it's like I will reply to her, but you know what I mean? Like if I've not got energy, I'm not replying to people because I've not got energy. And it's not kind to do that to yourself. Reply when you have got energy, even if that is the next day. Or like say when it's the weekends, I have my weekend and my day off to myself and I reply to people on the Tuesday. And everybody around me gets that. And if somebody's nose was out of joint, they need to take a look at their own boundaries. You know what I mean? But that doesn't tend to happen. And if it does, then, you know, I don't know about it. But what I'm saying is I'm just owning it. That it's like I feel things are coming in alignment for me because I don't put other people's needs before my own anymore. Reformed people pleaser. And as you do that for yourself, you help your twin. Right, so we've done subconscious, we've done it all different, we've done subconscious. And I normally do conscious, we've done subconscious, we've done physical, we've done the conscious mind. In the heart space, is Jesus and Mary Magdalene going to appear? Joan of Arc. Isis. These are all my favourites. Sinus. In the heart space of the masculine. Is divine feminine energy. So unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Being led by the divine feminine. The divine feminine energy is calling to the divine masculine. Also, the dove is about peace, God energy, the divine. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And like I've just said, that is what I've been noticing in my clients, or what they've been telling me, is a real strong pull to express your gifts. Divine feminine in the heart space. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. If you've not already heard increase in abundance, it is coming. And it's about staying in a place of gratitude. And if it has already come, staying in a place of gratitude. You get what I'm saying? It's like whether it's there or not physically, it is coming about. It's manifesting. Build it and they will come. That can be for many things. Act as if. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Love it. What's on the bottom? And the ancestors are supporting this. This literally is giving me chills because that backs up my shorts. Delivered a beautiful message in a minute. And again, it's not me, it's just me being the channel for it. But it's it was just, I can't remember what I said now, but it was from the ancestors and it was a really lovely message. And like you say, I do pick up on a lot of grandmother energies in particular coming in for divine masculine energies, whether you're a man or a woman. Just really pushing twins together. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. And you know, that's kind of personal, and I haven't got a lot of Scorpio vibes, but I am being guided to say that. Like, one thing that used to really upset me, you know what I mean, I'm over it now, but I suppose it could, because I'm tired today, it could kind of make me emotional, but I'll go with it if it does. That I used to talk about my twin flame to my nana all the time. My nana was my best friend, but I used to talk about it all the time, like all the time. Because she was my wee best friend, and it's, you know, my nana, and we were just totally, like say, we weren't a couple ever, but we were seeing each other a lot, and so I would just, you know, obviously I would water it down for my nana, but like I would talk about him, and because that activation had happened, at the time I'm thinking of, I think I even said to her once, you know, like, I mean, I was just really, I mean, I'm Sag Moon, like the energy moon now, so I'm blunt, but I think I did even sort of say to her, you know, if we're not, if nothing, you know, if we're not together and you're not here or whatever reason, or maybe I said that to her after she went to Spirit, but whatever it was, either I've said that, I can't fucking decipher whether this was when she was still alive or when she was in Spirit, but it was like, I just remember being like, you know, I just really wanted her to see me happy with him. Do you know what I mean? Because she'd saw me really unhappy with other people. And actually not even like literally saw me unhappy, because I used to, yeah, hide away with him. But do you know what I mean? It's people saw me very unhappy in the previous relationship that I've been in, and whenever I did see my twin flame, I just always had a spring in my step. You know what I mean? And I happen to feel he did too, because that's what happens. You know, in a lot of divine masters don't connect the dots. That they might leave their feminine after a night of passion, maybe a bit of a hangover, but you know, and I don't know, you know, opportunities come their way, just energy where they didn't have energy, or job opportunities, and they won't connect the dots. It was something to do with who they'd just been with. But that's where, again, many will be starting to piece that together now. So, but again, it works both ways, because see what I mean? It was like, it always put me on a high after I'd seen him too. It kind of put me on a high and a low, to be honest. So it was a high before the activation because we just really fancied each other, but then it was like a panging. What does that mean again? Is that pining for someone? But panging, a sudden oh crap! God, I love this, fascinating. Pang, a sudden sharp pain or painful emotion. Fuck me, by the way, that's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, it was that. You know, I'd have a kind of, oh God, it hurts when he leaves. Like, it hurts that we're not having a cup of tea together or whatever, or like, you know, like, it's like obviously that part of me that's aged now, because time is an illusion. I was like, I want him to be more than somebody I've cut well after a night out. Like, just every time he left, I felt like shit. You know, that's what I mean. Like, before that, really, that was when I brought it to my awareness. Like, oh God, what's happening? And that's why I had to be like, I can't see him, because, like I say, that's what's complicated about. Oh fuck, I hate when I go. Anyway, I hate the word hate, but I did just. It is important for people, and it's like it fizzled out between me and him because of how awkward it was. I said this in one of the other videos, but probably not one I'll publish, but I will just fucking publish this, I think. It's like, as soon as I realised how strong my feelings were and they were not going to be reciprocated anytime soon, and also that he was going to be seeing other people, or, you know, settling down with somebody, because I could feel that was going to happen, that I was just like, whoa, I'm not... I'm out. Do you know what I mean? And that's, again, like, people, that's what I mean. People deal with it in different ways, but that is how I dealt with it. And that's, you know, that's me. So I'm just saying that for other people. It's like, yeah. Why am I shuffling these again? Anyway, I do need to end this because I'm surprised it's letting me talk that long. What else do you need to know? I didn't use the Lightwork Oracle card, but that's alright. The twins, the sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light and all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Do you know what that is about? That is about, because obviously this is connected to the twin flames. This is about somebody may have somebody in spirit called Lily, because remember that the tea leaf cards that I was pulling the other day. Or maybe you don't, because I haven't published them, but anyway, I will at some point, or they're on the paid platform. See the light and all, you know what I mean? Like, think about what I was just saying there. It's like I don't even, something like I like to reminisce, but it's like, I just don't think any of it really matters. It's like it does matter and it doesn't matter. The only reason it would matter to me is if Madeline wants to talk about that to help him work out his feelings. But I've spoken about these things so much with so many people that I know how I feel about all of that, and I just know why it's all happened. I'm going to pull a journey of love. So these are very romantic, very deep. And there's the card. Acceptance, yeah. There's all the reason why I got a certain 55. 5 is change. 2 5s is big, big change. Falling, 14. Falling in love. And it's reminding me of that song that I heard when I was, falling like the stars. It's called that, isn't it? 14, that was yesterday, the full moon. Gifts received, kind of self-explanatory. Allowing yourself, 13 is divine feminine, allowing yourself to have this gift from the divine of each other. There's 36 again. Butterflies about transformation. 36 could be someone's age. And it keeps coming to my awareness that 36 is one of them kind of ages that your kind of turning point is the lessons of Saturn. You start to get, you start to get the gifts. You've put in the hard work. Because when I think back, like I just turned 38 not long ago, and I did start to, although there's been definite painful shit that happened. Definitely last year was incredibly painful for a lot of change, but I moved through it a lot quicker because of what I've went through previously and because of what I've had. Like, it was like another sort of mini dark night. So like, what the fuck's all this change? But it was because I'd been warned for ages that this was going to happen at some point. But anyway, no, it was a rough year. And I know that a lot of divine feminines are now going through what I went through this year. Some divine feminines are going through what I went through last year, and some divine masculines are. And that's why I'm showing up as much as I am, because it wasn't nice. Acceptance of the journey, right? I'm not reading all of them. Self-sacrifice was holding the book open too. Right. 55. And if you think about it, like, that's why this is uncomfortable to do this, because it's like I am sacrificing my own stuff to help other people. And a lot of the time, it doesn't always feel like you're even getting even nearly as much as what you should back. And it's not even from one particular person, is it? It's just like, surely I do deserve my gifts, even if that is just gifts received. Like, blessings coming in, like miracles, happiness, money just being better, love, true love, just all of it. But it isn't always the way. It's not really the way of a lot of yet. But that is what they're saying. It's like, well, get ready to be shocked because it's coming. 55. Right, God speaks. Yes, God does speak through me. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought, and the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. Right, they're telling me to pull one of these cards. Wow. Relationships. Out of all those cards, and by the way, they're all scattered. Relationships are just a mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. And again, because my Chiron in Gemini is in the 7th, not only is that about helping people in romantic relationships, it's relationship to anyone, but that is also shadow work. That is why I help people with shadow work, and why I have to do it constantly for myself. It's like, even if people piss you off, it's about seeing that we're all interlinked, and we're all just human, and we're all doing the best we can in each moment, right? But still having discernment and not letting people take the piss, as the feminine lead. It says, let the feminine lead the way. The feminine's leading the way in the sense of she's getting on with what, and I'm not just talking about, I know it's like, obviously it does mean me, but that is any feminine that's connecting with what I'm saying. We're leading the way, as in the ones that are guided to show up in public to do this, or put themselves out there to help other people, although I do find this therapeutic too, but very uncomfortable. But the masculine needs to lead the way and be the masculine and take the action towards the feminine. You know what I mean? So it depends which way you see it. Right, so when they're ready though, when they're ready. So, acceptance. You have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good. Created something that you want to contribute towards a healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You're completely received, accepted by the divine, just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice, there's that word again, of an attachment and giving a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way, past stately oaks and candles glow, and places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. These are quite short. Maybe I could read another one. Let's read gifts received. It's quite beautiful, wasn't it? Right. See, I really am in my feminine. Just, you know, again, it's like, comment down below. But can you notice, like, when I watch some of these back, it's like, just to see what the fuck I said, or like when that light's coming in. But it's kind of like, and I've got a backlog. I can't even fucking be arsed watching other ones, but I've got too many. I'm like, fuck. I used to do that all the time. I'd film shit and not put it out, so I'm gonna have to. I'll do that today. Might get back in my bed and just watch them. But it's like, what was it? What I was saying is I'm very in my feminine today, and I know that other times I'm very in my masculine. I'm like full coach mode. I'm like, you know, or it's coming through like a big rant. But it's must be quite interesting for other people to like be able to recognise what one I'm in. Right, so gifts received. Relax. It's okay to accept what's coming your way now. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love after all. That is all that there is. Enjoy, accept, rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in an unexpected package. It actually says unexpected packages, but I think I said it better. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive, that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax. Have some fun. Be at peace. Everything is working out just fine. And there's a nice surprise coming your way. Is it Amazon? Is it a message from your twin flame? Is it something entirely different? I don't know. Is it like a whole load of money? Fuck knows. Let us know. Comment down below. But don't let us know if you're twin. Keep it a secret, you know what I'm saying? Come back and tell us later. I'm just going to end every video saying that. The wind blows softly through the grass and my open heart. Love unexpected. Right, I think I need to read this one too. So that was that one. And then the next one actually happens to be that one, which reminds me of yin and yang. Feather may be significant. Don't worry, you may fear you're falling, but it's just your soul diving deeper into the ocean of bliss. Are you sensing parts of your life flying away from you out of your control? As the momentum of your divine surrender takes over and becomes more powerful than the old adhesive between you and what no longer serves, laugh, cry, celebrate and ponder. Whether it makes sense or not, you're like a perfectly ripe fruit falling from the universal tree, succulent and ready to be enjoyed for all that you are. If you wait any longer, this moment will be lost and you'll end up on the ground, having to decay and go to seed in order to start the whole process again. This is not so bad, but what a shame if your sweet nectar was not to be savoured by a hungry world. You deserve to be declared the most delicious juicy fruit that there ever was, so fall. You'll end up exactly where you're meant to be. This oracle contains a message for you. You're being called closer into divine union and into the fulfillment of your destiny now. And like I always like to say, because I actually am a hypnotherapist and I use the word now a lot to put people into hypnosis, it's got a lot of weight behind it. It's safe for you to trust what basically people trust what I say to come about. So if you've got a connection to me, it's safe for you to trust what is happening. Go with it. It might seem like you're being asked to take a leap of faith. It's the right timing for that. It's your time to give yourself in love without holding back anything of yourself. King of Swords, Queen of Swords with their backs together. Is it wrong to love, to feel what I hold inside? The answer must wait. I love you, holding your breath in my kiss, your heartbeat in my arms, driving home. I could see you sitting beside me, not with my eyes, but I knew you were there, your beautiful legs crossed, your coat open and inviting. Sorry, I'll get back to it. Lost a bit. The soft scent of you brings a smile to my lips and to my heart because I know you are still here. Twinflames, isn't it? We don't need to physically be with one another, but actually after a while it's like, come on to fuck, do you know what I mean? I do need to physically see the person. Right, so I'm just saying what everybody else is thinking. Right, with a sense of humour. Let's close it out on one for Divine Masculine. Power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. So yeah, wherever the power's been taken away, they're reclaiming it. Because they've been doing the healing work. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. They've been doing the healing. Love it. And I know that that's totally spot on for the people that I work with. Divine Feminine is Divine Feminine. And fuck, by the way, is one of you's got a sword back? Somebody out there, a twin flame watching this, has got real... You're getting pain in your lower back at the right side through your Kundalini awakening, because I just felt a sharp pain at the bottom of my back. So I'm just moving my hand about at my lower back. That if you're open to it, so if you're watching this and you're open to it, I'm just... I feel actually this is more than Kundalini. It's like I feel this is something that somebody... It's like... it's hard to explain as well. It's like something... It's something deeply ingrained from either childhood or... I feel it's a bit of both. I feel it's something from childhood that has been affecting you. But it's also like, I do feel like a recent thing where you felt stabbed in the back, or you have been stabbed in the back and it hasn't even come to your awareness yet. But it's come into your awareness now, or recently, because it's like that really was sharp. But I'm just removing that energy. And again, it's like, if you, this is good, like I always say, this is going to hit you in the heart if you're like, fucking hell, that, I don't know why it makes sense to me, but it does. You just feel it. Then I would suggest you book a session. But that may be enough to shift whatever that is. But yeah, Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine is Divine Feminine. Magnetic receptive power. Telepathy. Transmission, perception, communication. 22. That's significant actually with me today, yes. What I'm channeling, so like with my chart. Telepathy. It's a telepathy between twins, and I just said that. It's like that thing that I just read. Yeah. You need to, whoever that is, you need to get that seen to, because that's still sore. So when I close this down, that'll go for me. So if you start feeling a pain where I'm saying, be aware of that. It's same letting you know that it's you I'm talking about. And if it's not me you're guided to get the healing from, then make sure you do just go and get healing from someone that knows how to remove negative energy, attachments, implants, because not everybody does, guys, so just saying. Some people will just love and light it up and they'll claim that there's no such thing as dark energies, and that's what used to do my nut in when I was doing mediumship stuff with other people. Like, don't get me wrong, I've met some lovely people in my journey, but some people are just really unaware. It's not all love and light out there. But don't let it close your, don't let that let you close your heart off to the world. And it's not a coincidence against the 15th, the devil card, you know what I'm saying? Right, so listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body's receiving an accurate message from the divine. Well, that ties in with, you know, what I was saying about the pain that I'm feeling at the bottom of my back, your back, whoever this is. And could be a few people though. And listen to your feelings when you're getting a bad feeling about someone or a good feeling about something. So. And I feel this could be about, you know, limiting beliefs connected to people around you. The truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. That's, see, when I said that the loved ones in spirit were going to come in, I do feel that is, I can actually think of a client that her mum and dad are both in spirit. Given that, oh my, wow, I'm going to have to, I don't know that she actually tunes into any or all of these, but look, volunteer. It's like you're so, you know, you're one of the waves of volunteers, like you volunteered for this twin flame journey, and the blue butterfly is significant to you, and they're helping you vacuum away the fear in your life right now. Call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, your situation, everyone involved. I've just realised why that's happened. That's really clever. It's because the dragonfly may be significant too. That's significant to me, but I feel I need to show it. So that's about transformation. But it's because I just spoke to that client yesterday and she was feeling very low energy. So it makes sense that then her mum and her dad wanted to come through this. So that's lovely. So sorry if you've had to sit through 90 minutes. Sorry, not sorry. They wanted to come in. Blessings of abundance. So for that person who that's for, and whoever else, you know, blessings of it. I mean, this has been a constant. So this again, that's picked my energy up too. But it's like blessings of abundance are coming, and that's really lovely actually, because it's reminded me. I done they're pulling me angel wings. Pulling me angel wings. That's really significant to my client too, my soul sister client. I done a recorded reading for that client, and it was, again, remember, I'm not saying it like, oh, I'm amazing. It was like, although I am amazing and you're amazing, it's not good to affirm otherwise. Your twin out there needs to be, you know, I hope my twin's out there telling himself how amazing he is, right? Because I'm doing the work. Yeah, it can be uncomfortable to tell yourself you are amazing, but you are amazing and I'm amazing, right? You out there, whoever you are, all you twins, we do need to say that to ourselves. We need to really get that. You need to be telling yourself that. Recognise the divine in you, and your twin will recognise the divine in them. That's what I just heard. Keep looking up. There may be a rainbow waiting for you. That kind of indicates somebody that can't see something coming. That's beautiful as well. What was I saying there though? Yeah, that recorded reading that I done for her, which was about 90 minutes. All this amazing stuff happened. Like her mum and her dad came through, and they've not been in spirit that long. And then a rainbow appeared in the sky, and I felt a rainbow was going to appear in the sky. You're a leader. Didn't I say Joan of Arc from the other deck though? And this is quite interesting, because this is a reading for other people, but notice, like, I say that, if not every video, quite a lot of them, that this is my energy, Joan of Arc, but this is a lot of Divine Feminine's energy. Some stronger than others, but I am here to bring that energy of the truth, and definitely on a Sagittarius full moon, when I am Sagittarius full moon, highest degrees Aries. You know, it's I mean, I associate Joan of Arc with truth, but it says you're a leader. It's like, and this, I started off this video by saying that I run away from it sometimes, but I am a leader of the new earth with the Holy Spirit speaking through me to bring that peace. Mother Mary energy, unconditional love, even through betrayal and people backstabbing me and not being the best. Never lose that compassion and don't fall into fear. Move on, move the rainbow as well. When people treat you like that, learn and grow. Don't hold the bitterness. Learn and grow is it's a learning experience. Pause if you need to heal from that and lick your wounds. Activist. Calling your power animals. There's a wolf. Wolf is my power animal. Your rewards are coming. Your hard work and your commitment has been recognised for managing your stress. Pause. They're telling me in now because move your body when you need to. See, I'm making it mean different things as well. And sleep and rest when you need to. And never stop being brave. And sometimes being brave is actually giving yourself permission to rest. And trust your visions, says Crystal Clair Visions. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I've been doing that quite a lot of the video. Anyway, I'm going to go now. That was really deep and intense. And now I've got fucking 90 minutes of a video to watch back. But anyway, you're welcome. Please like at least, because I don't know who's liking the video, except I'm extremely psychic and I can feel energy. So I do know. I know who's not liking it and I know who's liking it. Am I joking? Am I not? You'll never know. Just like I know who dislikes it too, but I've not had any of them in a while. But watch this, I probably have someone will be a fucking smart arse. Yeah, comment if you're guided to. If you do happen to come into contact with your twin, don't be telling us in the comments. Protect your union, unless you're kind of like, I live on like a remote island. I don't give a fuck. Who knows? Whatever. Or something like to that effect. Protect your union. I think that's all we've got to say. If you'd like to book a personal session, I can do long, very long check-ins like this for you, or emergency ones too if you need it in a hurry. I can do, short 15-minute ones, or you can have a live Zoom session, or like say I do loads of other things other than cards. Healing. See that, if someone's got some real intense work that they need done, see that's not very good English language, is it? But it's like if you have got a lot of dark energy and implants, like a lot of divine masculine energy out there, like so for instance, a lot of the women that I worked with, say like a year ago, 2 years ago, that are in a better place now, like see I'm burping up the energy, that's how I cleared it. They had a lot of attachments and implants and dark energy, and I was actually saying to my client the other day, you know, because she was asking about attachments, and I was like, I don't necessarily tell the person, you know, it's just if I've been doing personal sessions with people, I have to tune into my discernment, like does this person need to know what I was picking up on? And a lot of time it's a no. I've just picked up the Lovers, and there's a lot and it's the 15, and there's a lot of dark cards in that, so something's happening today for someone, and I don't know if I've even got this out in real time. Look, there's the Doves again. Lovers. 15th today. Right, I'm going to go. Basically, if you need a healing, coaching, mentoring, counselling or therapy, whatever you call it, shamanic healing, Reiki, if you need help and you resonate with my energy, book a session. Get healing from someone, basically. But this is a lot of healing in this. Right, so anyway, see you later, bye. And if my paid platform is already there, I'm sure there'll be some obvious looks at some point. It won't, links. It won't be out probably by the time I put this out, but if you found this later on, it will be, if you know what I mean. So I would love to have you join us if you feel guided to have extra content from me. And I'm extremely and eternally grateful for anybody that does donate or invest in my services. I'm actually very grateful for people that just say thank you, because sometimes people don't, you know what I mean, they'll just consume the content and they don't even say thank you if I like or whatever. That's why I always find that a weird thing about YouTube. It's like, you know what I mean, when you look at the ratio to the views on videos to how many people actually like it, it just, again, these wee things, but they do matter. It just think, fuck, a lot of people are just so ungrateful, aren't they? But anyway, story, you know it's true though. It's just something, you know, food for thought. Because like I say, I'm not a commenter, but I do like people's stuff. Cause, and it's quite funny, by the way. I've noticed sometimes when I like people's stuff, their subscribers skyrocket if they're of integrity and they're a giving, you know, selflessly giving person. It has happened. Integrity, my favourite word. And also infinity is my favourite. You know, if someone's of integrity and they're shining their light, you'll have a lot of people that are jealous of them, but you'll have a lot of people that really love them too. And that has definitely, because look, confidence. Some people are triggered by confidence and some people are inspired. Archangel Michael, who I work with very closely, that's why I'm obsessed with electric blue. Right, anyway, talking Archangel Michael, speak your truth and you're protected and your union is protected. Boom, drop the mic. See you later.